All right, guys, I welcome you to the part B of how to analyze a company's shares. Just like I said, this is one of the most important topic in this course. All right, so we're going straight. Everything we are going to be doing here will not be much of talking. All right, it will be stuffs that you have to actually go and research and check to actually see for yourself. All right. So the first thing we need to do is to check the company's traded value. Do you know why we need to check this? Because if we don't know a company's traded value, if we buy their shares, we'll not be able to sell it. Now, the traded value of a company, it must be above 2 million. It must be above 2 million naira. So let's go right and check it. I'll show you a company whose traded value is above 2 million and a company whose traded value is below 2 million. Is that okay? All right, so let's check it out. You can get the information on AmFree 2.0. As you see that I opened it, that's where you can actually get the information. You can't get it in any other, what's it called now, stock exchange app. All right, so they are the one focused on stuff like this. So we want to check the traded value of a particular company. All right, so let's say Access Bank. This is Access Corp, Access Holdings PLC. All right, so let's take a look at it. We are trying to see their traded value. Is that okay? Now we'll scroll down. All right, we'll scroll down, and then there it is. Value traded 385,286,596 naira. It is above 2 million, so we can simply trade with them. The reason why, just like I said, if it is not above 2 million, if you buy their shares, you likely not be able to sell it because um the value traded is not so much, it's too low. The value traded is too low. It's too low, and it is very, very important that the value traded is above 2 million. All right, so you can be rest assured that anytime you want to sell, you can sell. Look at Airtel Africa. All right, this one definitely should be above 2 million because obviously it's a very popular company and they've been around for a while. All right, so value traded, wow, this is 409,181 naira. Okay, I haven't guessed this one wrong. The value traded is not up to 2 million naira. Like Airtel Nigeria, I would say Airtel Africa, sorry. The value traded is not, can you see it? Value traded. It is not up to, so if it's not up to 2 million, kindly avoid it. Kindly avoid it because if you buy, you might not be able to sell at the time you want to actually sell it. Is that okay? Good. Let's take a look at another one. Let's take a look at two more. Let's look at, okay, Boasment. Boasment should be most definitely above 2 million, if not even in billions. All right. So this is Boa Cement. Okay, 68 million value traded. Is that okay? So it should be above 2 million at least. Let's look for another company that doesn't look like a company that should be above 2 million. What's CWG? All right. Let's see if it's above. If it's not above 2 million, kindly avoid it. Kindly avoid it. This one is above 2 million, 15 million. Is that okay? See the value traded, 15 million. All right. Let me see if I can get a company that the value traded is less than okay, let's try this one. It's less than 2 million. All right, I think my network is getting slow. All right, this one even has no value traded whatsoever. It has, so you can't, if you mistakenly buy this stock, you know you're on your own because there's literally no one. I think this should be recently listed. It should be recently listed. All right, there's no even there's literally no trading history whatsoever. There's literally no trading history. So this is likely a new company. Nothing. No market cap, no volume traded, no dividend, no value. So if you mistakenly buy this kind of shares, you know you are in trouble. This is very, very important, guys. This is, let me even see the name of the company. What's the name of the company? You don't buy shares like this. Try and avoid them as much as you can. Is that okay? Try and avoid shares like this. All right. So you don't buy something that you cannot sell. It's a waste. So it has to be above 2 million. The name of the company is FFFS. It even looks like something that looks like scam. All right, but there's no scam. I hear usually there's no scam. Your money is safe when you buy, but the problem is when you want to sell, will you be able to sell? That's the most important. That's why we are looking at traded value. All right, so let's move to the next thing. We have a lot to cover in this particular um stuff in this particular course. We have a lot to cover. All right. So the next thing that we should be taking note of is, okay, for Nigerian stock, we can check every investor. We've done that. For US stock, you can search it online. You can just search what's the traded value of, let's assume, Amazon. If you want to buy stock with Amazon, what's the traded value of Apple? What's the traded value of any US company? All right. You can find the information online. That's okay. Just ask Google. You can find the information online. Is that okay? Now, the second important thing that we need to look at is we need to ensure that we are investing at a low price by checking the all-time low and all-time high and analyzing their profitability ratio. All right. I think I should have done this right from the app. All-time low and all-time high. I don't know if you saw it. Now let's go back up. Let's look at Access Bank again. Is that okay? Now, okay, let's look at another company. So it doesn't look like Access Bank, Access Bank. Which one is Abbey Beds? Let's look at the popular company, please. Um, let's look at, let's say Boa Foods, all right? Let's look at Boa Foods. They are all-time high and they are all-time low, all right? Or they are 52 weeks high. It's 52 weeks based on the measurement, all right? So now we see the first thing here is open 629.70, and then we see previous close, we see best bid price, we see 24 hours change. There's no change in the past 24 hours. We see today's high, the same thing as the open, and then we see today's low, the same thing as the open, and then we see now this 52 weeks high and this 52 weeks low is indicative of the highest price in the past 52 weeks, and the 52 weeks low is indicative of the lowest price in the last 52 weeks. All right. Now you can actually know if the price is actually fair, or the price is at this point. Now this is selling at the 52 weeks high. This is the highest price that it has ever been sold in the past 52 weeks. This is the highest price. So left for me, I think this is a growing stock. I think this is a growing stock such that the past 52 weeks it moved from 355 naira to 629 naira. I think this is a growing stock and it is not bad. So we can buy at this price. We can buy at this price based on what we have analyzed from here. Remember, each analysis you make is either a green flag or a red flag. Let's look at okay, let's look at Access Bank. Now, I think the stock price, the share price of Access Bank fluctuated around a few months, yes, few months ago. Now, okay, look at the 52 weeks high and then the 52 weeks low. For the past 52 weeks, the highest price we've seen is 28 naira 98 kobo, 95 kobo. And then the lowest price is 19 naira 55 kobo. What's the current price? 26 naira, which is actually not bad from the highest price. So the price came to 28 naira and reduced to 26 naira, and the 52 weeks low was 19.55 naira. The price difference is not bad, so we can buy at 26 naira because we saw a move from 28 naira to 26 naira. That's just like 2 naira difference. You think that is small until you have 100,000 pieces, and then 2 naira is giving you something so tangible. All right, 2 naira will be giving you something so tangible. Is that okay? So every 1 naira in this market is very, very important because you are buying in bulk. You are not buying one, you're not buying two. 1 naira is very, very important. Okay. So at this price is a good price. Why? Because we see a good growth from the 52-week low down to the highest price. And from the highest price, it didn't drop too drastically. It didn't drop too the drop was not too bad. Back to 26 naira. All right. So it's like a retracement. If you understand this trading language, like a retracement, it reversed, and then it is likely, very likely going back up. All right. There's no assurance that it will go back up, but it is likely going back up. So this is a good buy. All right. This is a good buy. Let me look for it. I don't know. I'm not certain if I can actually get one that has fluctuated so badly. I think we can easily find that with US stocks because recently we saw a news where Donald Trump actually said something that almost every US stock was so bad, so terrible. It was this one has no trading, has nothing serious here. Where can we get a company that the share price actually fluctuated so badly? so badly, so badly. Let's see next one. No, not next one. Um, maybe we'll just leave it. If I can't find anyone that any company, let's say you want to, and the share price fluctuated, and you should avoid it. All right. Now, good. What's the current price? 44 naira. Good. This is a company that you should avoid. A company that the share price is fluctuating so terribly. Let me show you something. Look at the 52 weeks high, 89 naira. Look at the current price, 44 naira 95 kobo. Look at the open. The current price is the open, 44 naira 95 kobo. Is that okay? And okay, it's the same thing with the previous close. This is a this is a type of company that you should avoid, because we see a huge rise in the price of their shares to 89 naira for the past 52 weeks, and then it dropped over 50%. This is very, very dangerous, because this can almost wipe you out. Imagine losing 50% of your investment. Let's assume you invested 500,000 naira, you lose 50%, that's 250,000 naira gone. So when you see stuff like this, kindly avoid it. As much as it's a strategic investment, chances are excellent that the price of their stock is not so stable, and it can drop at any point in time. So when you see stuff like this, try and avoid them. Thank God we saw this. Thank God we saw this. When you see stuff like this, the fluctuation in price is too much. Is too much. Now, this is actually a red flag. This alone is not the basis for you to buy or for you to avoid a particular company. We can just tag it as a red flag. I think that is clear enough. All right. So, um, what's it called now? If you see this stuff that is, if you see a particular share price that is fluctuating too much for the past 52 weeks, kindly avoid them. All right. So now we'll move to profitability ratio. All right, profitability ratio. And then find a company with limited debt and reasonable profit. This is where we actually go and download, what's it called now? We will go and download the financial statement of a particular company. All right, which company should we use as an example? Now, our point of emphasis, what we will be focusing on, is the debt and their profitability ratio. We'll be looking at, is this company, what's the debt level of this company? Are they owing? How much are they owing? Every company is literally owing debt. Almost every company. In fact, every company is on debt. All right. It's part of their financial strategy. Every company is on debt, and it's very, very important that there is no that the company you are investing in is not on so much debt, because if they are in too much debt financing their activities, their stuff, financing their business, is going to be very, very dangerous, because they will have to actually pay back the debt, and they also have to pay interest on the debt. So you want to ensure that you find a company that doesn't have so much debt. All right, let's quickly step into the final part of analyzing a company's shares. All right, now this is the final part, and then we'll be going into the NGX to get the financial statement of certain companies, and then we'll be looking at them. These are the four most important things. All right, well, the four very important things basically that you must know. All right, now the operating profit is actually an indication that these people have money in their hands to actually continue running their business. For instance, let's say somebody is selling a particular product, let's say rice, for instance, and then the person doesn't have enough money to go and buy the rice, or let's say the person bought the rice but doesn't have money in his or her hand to pay for transportation to come back to the place where he or she actually sells. So you see that we can say that person has no operating profit. Now, if that person does not have an operating profit, how would that person even make profit? So you see, it's very, very important that every company must have a positive operating profit. So if they don't have a positive operating profit, it's an indication that they might not continue business for a long time, or they are operating on a loss, stuff like that. But it's very, very important. I'll be showing you how to actually get that information, the net profit. All right. If a company is not making net profit, run, like absolutely run from the company. All right. Although there are other factors you must consider also, but A company has it just has to make profit. It just has to make profit. All right. There are so many companies. So if you find a company that is not making profit, it's a company that you should avoid. All right. It's a company you should avoid. And total liabilities. All total liabilities is all the money that a company owes. All right. All the money that the company owes, all the stuffs that they owe, right? They are owing this, they are owing that, they have liabilities here, they have liabilities here, they have to settle this, so it's total, it's captured under total liabilities. Now, their total asset must be far above their total liabilities. Total asset is what they have. The total asset of any company whatsoever must be very, very high. It must be very, very high, higher, far higher than the total liabilities. If the figures are close, then it's something that you should be worried about. Yeah, there are so many companies, so you don't have to completely or compulsively invest in one company. If you find one that is not looking too clear to you, or you are not convinced that you should actually invest in that company, please look for another one. All right, so let's get right into it. We'll be looking at the Nigerian exchange group. We'll go to Chrome. It's a website. The Nigerian exchange group, this is actually a website where you get every information about the financial statement of any company, so long as they are listed in the Nigerian stock exchange. All right, so I'll just type NGX and Google should show me there. It's even showing already. NGX. If you type NGX, you find it. This is it. Nigeria Exchange Limited. So once I actually search for it, I will see it here. I'll see it displayed here. All right. Seems the network is a bit slow, but there it is opening already. All right, there. So my phone is actually on desktop mode. I enjoy desktop mode when I'm browsing. So let's go. So I'll just, if your phone is on how's it called, mobile mode, I think you will prefer desktop. I don't know if you prefer desktop mode, but let me show you. Tap on this three button at the top right corner. All right, if you're not using a system, so see this desktop mode. If I remove it, click on this mark now, desktop mode. All right, I hope you can see it. If I click on the mark now, it will go back to mobile mode, but I don't want it to go back to mobile mode, so I'll continue with desktop mode. So let's go. um I don't know why I was bothering myself explaining that. So you just zoom. All right, you zoom, come to this more. Now this is okay. Let's just go ahead. Look at this. Come to this more. You see this view more. All right, I hope you can see it. I hope this thing, yes. See this view more. Good. So you click on it. Sorry about this. You click on it. Once you click on it, it should show you all the company listed according to their name, beginning from A. All right. Yes, there we are. So every company, so long as they are listed in the Nigerian Stock Exchange, anyone you don't find here, believe me, they are not listed in the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Every company. Right, let me show you an example of a company. Look at Boa Cement. All right, look at Boa Cement. There, can you see it? Boa Cement. Look at Boa Foods. Look at which other popular company? Here again. All right, so any company you want to find, all right, any company you want to take a look at. Is that okay? All right. So, how do you actually get the companies you want? You can actually come down and click on next, click on numbers, one, two, three. Two will give you the next page, three will give you the third page. But instead of that, you can just come and search the company, the name of the company. All right. You can come and search up the name of the company. Let's see, I'm searching for MTN. Is that okay? Yes, MTN. Wow, there is okay there. MTNN. All right. The current price of their share is 418 naira. All right. So, but I don't want to look at MTN. I want to look at because there was something I found when I was actually doing this. There was something I found, and it's very, very dangerous, very, 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 very risky. So I want to actually show you. So I'll be using a company, Boa Foods. I'll be using Boa Foods, all right, to show you, and I'll be using another company. What's it called now? Dangote Sugar. Yes, I'll be using Dangote Sugar. So let's open Boa Foods. So you click on the name. If you click on the numbers, I don't think it will open. I've tried it before. If you click on the numbers, it will not open. You click on the name, Boa Foods. All right. So these are the details of the company, Boa Foods. Their current price is the current price of their share has gone to 692. Wow, I saw it a few days ago at 650. In fact, I bought it at 629. This is good for me. I bought this share at the price of 629 naira. Currently, it's 692 naira. Beautiful. I don't know if you saw it. It was at 650. Let's go back and see. Sorry, I know I saw 650. Let's go back and see. Let's go back and see. Maybe the price has not updated. Let's go back and see. I saw 650. There, look at it. So the current price now is actually wow, that's good for me. I remember I bought it around 629 naira. Sorry, that's not the price. Oh, sorry about this. This is the price. So you can see it. Boa Foods 650 naira. So this price here has not been updated. That's why you see the difference in price. So if you click on Boa Foods now, you see it there. 692 naira. And I think it happened today. Yes. A 6.54% increase. Did it happen today? No, I don't think it was today. I don't think it was today. Let me see. Yes, it was today. Days high. 692. Yes. 692. It was today. Happened today. Beautiful. Good. Good profit for me. The difference between 650 and 640. That's about sorry, 692 and okay, let's go ahead. Sorry. Let me not bore you with some of these things. So let's go ahead. How to actually get the financial statement of a company. Is that okay? So there you see financial statements clearly written. All right. The financial statement clearly written. You can't miss it. You can't miss it. So once you click on the financial statement and then you scroll down, you see Boa Foods um, PLC. I hope you can see this. I sincerely hope you can see this Q2 financial statement for 2025. Now, when they say Q2, they mean the second quarter of the year. Q1 is actually January, February, March. All right. So I believe I've said this before, or if I've not, well, this is it. Every company listed in the Nigerian Stock Exchange is prompted or is mandated to actually release their quarterly financial statements. That is once in 3 months. All right. So Q1 is their business activities from January, February, March. Q2 is their business activities from April, May, and June. Is that okay? So 1 month after they release their financial statement. So let's look at Q2 financial statement for 2025. Is that okay? So we'll click on it and then guess what? It will download automatically into our phone. So we'll decide to either open it here or go to our file manager. If you don't see it here, you can go to your file manager and then open your document. You see it there. So let's open it. Remember what we are looking for: net profit, operating profit, total liabilities, and total assets. So these are the things we are looking out for. We want to see if they are operating in profit, all right? If they are operating, if they have profit, if they are making profits, all right? This is what we want to see, and we want to see if they have debts in their hands, all right? So this is it, unaudited financial statement. Or these are none of my business, right? I'll just scroll down, go straight to where I have the informations that I need. Is that okay? So let's scroll down with it. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down.